there is a crucial difference between payments for suppliers, those that we set it here using this tab, the payments event tab, and payments for overheads that we will learn in next video. The main difference is that payments for suppliers are considered as bound by contractual relationships. Whatever you do with the task, these payments will not change. So for example, if you slow down the speed of production by a factor of 2, the duration will increase, but payment amounts will not change. This is because Vico Software assumes that whatever amount of payments set in this tab will be set as defined initially, no matter what changes are made to the task afterwards. So practically, if the task takes longer than planned, this means that workers will stay more on site, and this means that more cost will be incurred. But because this amount is preset, so the assumption here is that this is a contractual relation between us and the subcontractor. We will pay him the amount agreed upon. So no matter how long these workers stay on site, no matter they work continuously or discontinuously, the amount paid to the subcontractor will be the same. And you could see from the cash flow that the amounts of payments have not changed. However, if it was not us who are paying these excessive costs of workers staying on site more than planned, there must be someone who are enduring these costs. In this case, it's the supplier himself. Now, we could always monitor such inefficiency through the cost estimate dialog. The cost estimate dialog will show you the actual cost, regardless who is handling that cost. So this dialog shows you the actual cost, not the cost paid by the main contractor. For instance, if the overall crew in this task is paid 500 dirhams for 5 days, then when the crew stays 10 days, the overall cost should raise to 1000. But the cash flow doesn't show this. The cash flow only shows what we agreed upon. If we agreed to pay 500, then only 500 cash out will appear in the cash flow. But this cost estimate dialog shows the 1000 dirhams that I exemplified just now. So you could see that if you return this back to the way it was, the cost should decrease. And similarly, if this task was discontinuous and we command workers to stay on site when free, the way we do this, by the way, is through these ticks. Just untick, leave site when free, will enforce workers to stay on site when free. Okay. So when the task is discontinuous and where workers stay on site, this should incur more cost. And you will notice here the difference. You will notice cost has increased in the cost estimate dialog. And if you break this down, you could see that waiting time has increased. If you set this back to continuous, this waiting time will be removed and the overall cost will decrease. But at the same time, the cash out did not change. As we said, these are the amounts that we agreed upon in our contract, so they will not change unless we change them in the bill of quantities in here. So finally, I would like to conclude that if you want to watch the efficiency of the overall project, that includes yourself as the main contractor and all the subcontractors working with you, you will use this cost estimate dialog. But if you are only concerned about the cost paid by you as the main contractor, you could only watch the cash flow. Thank you.